What's up guys, it's your Money Cat. In this video, we're going to talk about Tesla and if you should continue to buy Tesla at this point. On Friday, it was finally added to the S&P 500 and because of that, towards the end of the market hours, it saw some crazy swings. So as you can see here on the chart, at one point it dipped 7%, but then it jumped all the way back up, nearly hitting that $700 mark. Ultimately, it stopped $5 short at $695 and settled at $677. So where does Tesla go from here? If you look at the 180 days 4-hour time frame chart for Tesla, I've drawn a pretty good fitting trend line for Tesla. It begins on November 16th at the bottom of the bar right here, and it's the line that goes diagonally like so. Tesla successfully defended this trend line at least 3 times. So one time here, as you can see, and then second time around this point, and then third time was this past Friday when we saw that very sudden 7% dip. The whisker for this bar actually touches this trend line. So it has even defended against that sudden drop this past Friday when Tesla was being added to the S&P 500. So this current Tesla run that we are in, all my decisions are going to be mostly based on this trend line. I want to point your attention to one more thing on this chart here. There is a divergence going on between the MACD and the price. And this looks pretty good for Tesla. So if we take a look here, let's mark this point as the highest peak for the MACD. And we'll match that up with where the price is at. The next peak on the MACD here is clearly it's making a lower high. Yet the matching price is higher. So we have higher price, but lower MACD. And the third time, although it hasn't technically peaked yet, let's just call this the third peak. Again, this is making a lower high, but if we look at the price, it is still making higher highs. So if this pattern continues, at some point, I can expect some small dips in the price as RSI becomes not overbought again and MACD continues this pattern. But in the long run, this gives much more room for Tesla to go up again, as basically MACD has more or less neutralized, yet the price has continued to go up. If we look at Tesla's past performance from a broader perspective, Tesla is a stock that likes to have massive runs and then sort of consolidate, and then massive run and consolidate. There are other stocks like FedEx or Nike that just kind of does this, a very slow and gradual uptrend. So we can sort of compare this current run of Tesla to its previous runs and try to estimate where we'll have that consolidation begin. So the first run I see is right here. So if we measure that from bottom to top, that's about 77.5% gain. And then after that, it consolidates. Then the second run I see is from here to here where it tops out. That's about 81%, 82% or so. So far we have 77, 82, so we'll average it out to about 80%. Now this current run, if we mark it at 677, then we are at about 68% gain, meaning that I think there is a little bit more room to go until we can reasonably expect some sort of consolidation. And if we expect 78 to 80% gain in this run as well, then that'll put us at about 720, 725 mark. Now then, you might be asking either where is a good point to enter, or is it even okay to enter when Tesla is literally at all-time high and the price seems just so damn high? I think there are still many things left in Tesla's back pocket that will push Tesla's price even farther up. One of the things that'll drive up Tesla's price even more is the full self-driving that will come early next year, according to Elon's tweet on December 20th. Usually Tesla is a little bit late on these promises, so I wouldn't hold your breath on it coming absolutely in early next year, but based on the tweet, you know that it's very, very, very close to coming to public. Now, the full self-driving has tons of potential. The direct potential is obviously people buying this service, whether it's on subscription model or a one-time payment model. Not only that, but this can lead to the robo-taxi plan that Tesla has, which will further increase revenue for Tesla. And no one has really mastered full self-driving yet, so this field is still up for grabs. And I still say Tesla is definitely one of the leaders, if not the leader in full self-driving. I think the second big thing for Tesla is that they've began doing a subscription model payment. So obviously the full self-driving package will be available through subscription. Nowadays everything's on subscription because companies have figured out that it's really, really good to have that consistent recurring payments, recurring revenue. Netflix and all other streaming services are based on subscription. Microsoft Office has moved on to subscription model. Amazon Prime is subscription model. And now Tesla is getting into it as well. I think this will be a very, very good business move for Tesla. And not only the full self-driving, they also began a prescription service for basically a premium internet connectivity fee. Now, $9.99 is a very cheap price for all this internet connectivity. So I'm not sure if they're actually making any profit off of this. But this used to be free in the past. So anything they can get out of this will decrease expense and bring up all the numbers. So then now to answer your second question, where's a good point to enter? Like I said before, I'm currently following this trend line along with Tesla. So really anytime Tesla comes near or at this trend line, I think will be a good point to enter. Now that's only about maximum 4% down from current price at $677. So if you feel like that's still too close to all-time high and feels too expensive for you, then you'd want to wait until Tesla has one of those consolidation periods like I talked about before. At that point, usually Tesla consolidates a little bit into a negative dip. So that's where you'd want to buy in. Will it come? No one can guarantee that. But based on previous patterns, it seems likely that after this another massive run, Tesla might have another period of consolidation. If it does, we'll definitely cover Tesla at that point as we'll have more data and better idea. But if I were to speculate now, then I would guess something like this green line, the 180-day moving average, continuously following with the current price. And if it does have some kind of dip or correction, whatever you want to call it, then I think it'll consolidate until this line comes up underneath the price and provide another support, making the price jump up again. Look, it's a smiley face. Yay, go Tesla. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And I'll see you next time.